Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's another Blu-ray update. This time it is my March package from Vinegar Syndrome. 3 movies that they sent out. 3 kind of different-ish movies which we'll talk about. So first up, I got Rush Week from 1989, starring Pamela Ludwig, whom I quite like, and this is a kind of slasher movie set on a college campus. A new student joins and she kind of notices that people are vanishing. It's Rush Week. There seems to be a story of something that happened a year prior. Some masked fellow with a large axe is killing co-eds. It's a kind of typical setup. It feels very tropey in the way it hits all the marks of slasher kind of genre, but it's missing a lot of blood and guts. If you want slasher movies because of the kills, these are all off-camera kind of things, and it gives it a more sedate feeling. It feels like a more TV version of a slasher because they remove all the kind of good stuff, so to speak, but it still fits within the slasher kind of genre. It ticks all the boxes. I like this movie. I just wish I had a little bit more blood and gore within it to really elevate it. But yeah, Rush Week was a good one and my favourite of these 3 titles. Next up, we have Last Gasp starring Robert Patrick that came out in 1995. This is a tale of a land developer, which you'll become familiar with the next movie as well, who goes around the world. He's in Mexico. There is a group or a tribe there that is causing him a few issues, and he kills them all is the easiest way to deal with them. But there is a supernatural element to this tribe, and one of the souls of the natives that he kills joins with him, and at night he turns into a kind of Indian driven by their bloodlust and ancestral beliefs to kill people. And then we have a woman looking for her husband who may have been killed by this character, and it just kind of plays out. Patrick is really great in the role. I think he's a good physicality about him. It's almost like cat-like as he stalks his prey when he's dressed up in his kind of Indian garb, hunting people down. Again, it's got some good gore and bloods in this one. One of the tactics he uses is to slit the back of people's ankles to stop them from running away, so that he can take his time and properly punish them. It's got some characters that pop up that are really interesting but then kind of disappear fairly soon into the movie, which is a bit of a shame because I really liked a lot of the characters. It was one of those interesting ones, but you kind of knew where it was going to go. From the moment it started to the moment it ended, you knew how it was roughly going to play out, which was a little bit of a shame. Last up is from 1977, is Death Promise, a low budget amateurish action movie, which is kind of great, kind of cheesy, and not so great at certain points as well. I really liked the landscape and how you get to see New York before its gentrification. I love to see these kind of movies. You get a real feel for the town and the rundown buildings and the graffiti and things like that. The action is, I'm kind of torn because they're trying some things. It's really kind of interesting and fun, but the choreography just isn't there. There is a lack of ability, not in doing the manoeuvres, but in controlling their timing. A lot of the time you feel as if folk are just waiting for the next beat or to be hit or to make, and it feels as if they're like, hit here, move here, do this now. It doesn't flow in natural fight scenes. The story elements are kind of silly and the acting is horrendous on certain points. All things that would generally lead me to enjoy a movie. Death Promise was one of those movies that I didn't overly enjoy. I feel like I should have, and it might just have been the mood I was in, but no, wasn't the best of movies. It's all about a land developer, yet again, who wants to drive out these people from an apartment block so he can knock it down, build something fancier, and make more money. And of course they go too far, killing certain people, and the tenants have to rise up, and they're all karate trained, so it's great. So that is my Vinegar Syndrome 3-pack this month. 3 great movies, kind of. One that I really liked, 2 that I was a little bit ambivalent on. And yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on any of these movies if you've seen them on the March package and how you rank them. For me, it's Rush Week, Last Gasp, Death Promise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on ManVFilm.